Please, hello, can you mute your video, please? Hello, Bonnie, can you mute your video, please? Okay, let me see. Hello, everybody. How was your week? I hope it's fine. And today, as you can see, we have the free ticket to go to Atlantis. So first, what we are going to do today is to do a healing, a purification, just to be ready to open the channels and to release all the tensions to get ready to go to Atlantis. After this healing meditation, we will explain a little bit about Atlantis. And then we will do the guided visualization. And what I have to say here is, like, it doesn't matter what I said, it doesn't matter what other people said. What is important is your experience with Atlantis. Okay, so just be open for whatever it comes, and if you want, after this meditation, you can contact me for feedback or tell me what did you see. It will be very interesting. So I am going to share for the people who are watching in Zoom. I am going to watch, I am going to share, sorry, is this technologies. I need to be a bit Atlantean to learn more about technology. Yes, here it is for the people. I repeat, for the people, they are with me in Zoom. I have a PowerPoint presentation that we can follow with images. For Facebook, because I don't know how to share the screen, sorry. So I am recording through the mobile with the Facebook. So hello as well to the people who are watching me in Facebook, and hello and welcome for the people who are watching me in Zoom. So I believe we are ready to start to go to Atlantis. As I mentioned before, first we are going to do this healing meditation purification. So please sit down comfortable, close your eyes. If you prefer, you can lay down if you want as well. And if you are sit down, keep your back straight. So be aware of your breathing. Be aware that when you are going to breathe in, you are going to receive the prana, the divine energy. And when we are going to release, all the toxins in our body, all the tensions accumulated in our body, mind, heart. Let's go. And if you open your mouth and even you make a bit of performance theater, always is more effective, at least like we believe that we are releasing. It's important to follow your rhythm, not mine. I can guide you, but you have to follow your rhythm in your breathing in your body. No one knows better than you. We are getting there. And again. Very good. We are going to move our head very gentle, like that, from left to right, from right to left, just to shake from this area any blockages, I will say. That's all. Okay, very good. Now we are going to move here to our throat. Normally, always we have a little blockage, other people more than others, because it's difficult to express ourselves. And sometimes we keep things or hide things, so it's good as well to get the vibration right here in this chakra of communication. So we are going to do a sound, and this sound is going to be universal cosmic sound. So let's go. Om, om, om. Feel the vibration from your throat to your whole body. And again. Very good. Your body now is more relaxed, it's more flexible, you feel more free. Your crown chakra now is open, and we are going to receive the divine cosmic energy connected to our heart, our soul. You can visualize angels, you can visualize Mary Magdalene, you can visualize fairies, or just the cosmic creative energy of the universe. And you are going to receive a shower of white, healing, radiant light coming to your head, your hair, your face, your eyes. This white healing energy is going through all your cells, healing, activating your cells to be more active, healed, healthy, radiant. So your eyes improve, your ear side improve, your mouth, your teeth, your throat, all under the shower of white healing radiant energy. Your heart, your lungs, your internal organs, your sexual organs, made for creation, your arms, your hands, very important. We are always very grateful. We can do everything with our hands. Our legs, our knees, our feet. So our whole body now is a spiritual being in white healing energy. We can float as free as we are. I leave you with this feeling for a few seconds to enjoy this freedom. Beautiful. Now we are going to our third eye. We are going to put our awareness in our third eye. Visualize your third eye as a crystal or as a diamond with the color you prefer. And what you have to do is just polish it, clean it. Your third eye is always there. So we just polish it, cleanse it, and now is radiant, open. Very good. So we made the connections now, but now we need to be grounded. From your feet, your legs, your knees, you are going to visualize that they are roots, the roots from the trunk of the tree, and they are growing down to Mother Earth. So your legs are roots grounded in Mother Earth, in the soil, in the earth. Oh, oh, okay. Somebody has the volume up. Please, can you mute the volume, please? Right. Thank you. Okay. So we continue. So now we are grounded in Mother Earth, and we are open, and we receive the divine energy from the cosmos. So we are ready. We are in a good balance to start our journey to Atlantis. So we are going to explain a little bit what is becoming the idea of, or the myth, or the reality of Atlantis. So the first reference we have is with Plato and his books Timotheus and Critias. Plato describes in these books an old civilization, very advanced, with technology, advancing technology, living in a harmony, and really it was like the ideal society. So why Plato refers to that? Some people believe that it was just an allegory for Plato to teach philosophy to his students and to explain what is a utopical society. However, now many other scientific they are finding more and more archaeological sites that probably they can refer to the real Atlantis. However, the official history, it doesn't confirm it, okay? But we are here just to work with the spiritual side, because at the end we are spiritual beings living in this human body. Plato describes the city, the main city of Atlantis, as a three circles. As you can see in the image, it's three circles of water with different free areas. The area that is in the center is what it was the government and the sacred place. However, because we are doing here our spiritual work about Atlantis, I wouldn't like to say government. It is an harmonious utopical society. We are going to call it a spiritual council. Do you agree with me? So the Spiritual Council, it was in the center of the city with another important buildings to organize the life of the city. The second circle, it was about houses for or workshops for artisans, crafters, and for trade. And the third circle, it was where the people were living. And this kind of structure of Atlantis City, it always was in the coast. And how do we know all this information? Okay, so first we have Plato, and now we have channelers that who have been Atlantis, who have been there channeling, and they gave us this information. The first ones, it was Madame Blavatsky, 19th century, beginning of the 20th. And then we have Edgar Cayce in the 30s, 40s in the USA. And Edgar Cayce has been an important figure to resurrect Atlantis. So many other channelers that now they are writing books, they are making cars about Atlantis. They refer to the channeling of Edgar Cayce. Also, we have Atlantis hunters. They are called Atlantis hunters. So they are scientific, but they are not called by the official system scientific. They are called pseudo-scientific. But these people, they are working all their lives, so motivated, interested to know, to research and to find the truth. And probably you will know some of them because we can watch them in documentaries, in Gaia, in Amazon Prime, in YouTube, and they are John Anthony West, Ryan Hancock, William Henry, David Wilcock. So if you don't know and if you are interested about this subject, you can find them and research yourself. But it's important to mention all this effort these people, they are doing. They are just working on this, of course, and writing books. So what happened? Where is the Atlantis really? This is another catch-22 question, because all these different interpretation channelers, hunters, they are finding a new place all the time. So if you watch a documentary, probably they're going to say, oh, Atlantis, it was in the south of Spain, between Gibraltar and Tangier, because it was the pillars of Hercules that Plato mentioned. Other people, they are going to say, no, it's in the Sahara, because in the middle of the Sahara, close to the coast between the Morocco and Mauritania, you can see from the air and the structure, this the circle, the three circles, like in Atlantis, and it's called the Eye of Africa. If you watch another documentaries, they are going to tell you, no, it's in Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, and it's true that every day, because it's a huge archaeological site, they are finding more tests, more artifacts and things to refer to Atlantis. And other people, they are going to say, no, the descendants of Atlantis, they are Egypt, because they believe as well that some survivors from the disappearation of Atlantis, they went to Egypt and to build the civilization of Egypt as we know now. Maybe, yes. Other people, they are going to say, no, it's in Mexico, because when the Aztecs, they went in pilgrimage to find the place to build the big city of Tenochtitlan, now called Mexico City. Yes, they were looking for the promised land of Atlantis. We are there again. Okay, other people, they say, no, it's in the Basque country. The Basque people, they are keeping their language. They have been resistant to all the invasions. And they as well, they have a word called Atlantan. So all the things, yes. Another people, they say, no, it's in the Bermudas. No, it's in the Bahamas. No, it's in Cuba. It's in the Caribbean, okay? So we have all this information. So what shall we do? Well, maybe what happened is like Atlantis, it was a big civilization. It was a big empire. So what happened, they were building cities, so there were more than just one. So in all these places, maybe there was part of Atlantis. Saying that, I have to say that Atlantis is based in the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean, obviously, Atlantis. However, another day, another session, we will go to Lemuria. Lemuria is another old advanced civilization in the Pacific, in the coast with California and Polynesia, Tahiti. So this is like there were two civilizations. And I suppose if you know about Atlantis, you heard as well about Lemuria. But today, yes, we go to Atlantis. Due to all these artifacts, and they found everyday things in archaeological sites, they are saying now that it was Atlantis, it was not 10,000 years BC, that maybe it's 2000 BC. So 2000 BC is earlier. So what happened during these years? Why Atlantis disappeared? And now we are, yes, you know, with our third eye closed here all the time, and they were living with the third eye. What happened? So why this change in the humanity? We are living in dark times, and we are opening now, we are awakened. So, as I said, Atlantis disappeared. And Plato and other authors refers that Atlantis disappeared due to an earthquake, tsunami, volcano eruption. However, one of the last theories of this Atlantis hunter, John Anthony West, he mentioned that maybe disappeared via coronal mass of the sun ejection. So it was coming from the space, from the sun, and then the whole earth, it was like in chaos. We leave it like that. You know, there are more questions than answers talking about this subject. But we know for sure is that Atlantis was an advanced society in technology. Probably they have advanced technology that we have now. The military affairs, of course, it was an empire. They were building the cities in different places, in navigation and trade. But what is interesting for us is the spiritual side. So we are coming back to the spiritual side of Atlantis. And we have to say that Atlanteans have the third eye open and all the time, not like us. Now in this, because we are doing this spiritual meditation, yes, we are safe and we can open it. But Atlanteans, they have the third eye open all the time. Probably they didn't have only 7 chakras like us. Probably they have 12. Okay, 12 done. So this was easy to communicate with telepathy. They didn't need to talk much. Silence and harmonious sounds, they were there. Also, they could manifest anything. And this is something that we are learning now again as well. You know, it seems the Aquarius, we are making the change to the Aquarius, we are becoming more awakened, we are more interested in crystals, we are more interested in yoga, meditation, and also because if we are more aware, we can manifest things from our vibration. Always, if we are doing in a pure manner. Remember that. And they learned the inner wisdom was there with the help of water and crystals. So as you remember, as I said, the city of Atlantis, it has 3 circles surrounded by water. And there were fountains everywhere. There were, they make all specific because there were water. The water's in the middle of the houses as well. And also the use of crystals. Crystals, as you know, they can heal us, they can guide us, and they keep information, they keep wisdom. And so this is what Atlantis knew, and probably this is what we have now, all this interest about crystals. And also because it was an harmonious society with the 12 chakras open, the third eye open, different dimensions, they were living together. So when we now said about mermaids, unicorns, dragons, fairies, you know, like myths, probably for them it was normal, it was natural. They were living all together in divine harmony. Abundance and prosperity were part of the community because there was no money. Everybody lives in cooperation. That's all. And of course, there were no schools as education as we live now. That all the time we are still like, I don't know, since Victorian times or before, nothing changed, okay? There was no education as such. The inner wisdom, they teach you how to connect with your inner wisdom. Yes, for your third eye, your 12 chakras, and crystals and water. That's all. And how do you do that? In silence, in meditation, in contemplation. So our question here, is Atlantis then rising again? Because all our interests and we are more awakened and we are more with this motivation to be in connection with our spiritual being, with the source, beyond any names or identities or cultures or traditions. Maybe we are just awakened from, as well, with the knowledge of the past life. Maybe we were there. Maybe there is a point that because we are moving to a 5th dimension, we can see it. And now I am going to talk about practical things about Atlantis, like crystals. Which crystals are of Atlantis? Well, they said this stone, this beautiful stone, Larimar, called Larimar, is the crystal of Atlantis, Larimar. And also, as these ones, more known, selenite, quartz, and opal. Quartz, the white quartz as well. White quartz is the crystal, really, for me, like it can be used for everything. It's like the lavender oil in essential oils. And so you just have to connect with your crystal, to work with your crystal, put it in your third eye, sleep with your crystal, and to do an intention. It's very important to make the intention. And essential oils as well that we can use to connect more with Atlantis and to know more information is orange blossom, sandalwood, bergamot, like maybe a mixture of orange blossom 30 drops, sandalwood 10, bergamot 10. And you can use it for your meditation and your connection with Atlantis plus the crystals. And also we had to talk about the Atlantis Cross. As you can see, it has again the three circles. The three circles as the structure of the city of Atlantis, and it has a cross. I have to say here that the cross as a symbol is not just from Christianity when Jesus was crucified, that maybe even he wasn't. What happened is the cross is an old symbol, an ancient symbol, you know, even shamanic, because the four directions. So it's beyond Christianity, the cross, because sometimes we see a cross like, ooh, okay, no, right? The cross you can believe is a shamanic symbol. So this symbol that is called now Atlantis Cross is as well related to a navigation artifact that they use to navigate on the seas, checking the stars. So I would like now that you look at this Atlantis Cross, feel the magnetism. For the ones in Facebook, I am going to transmit it to you, or you can research, check for in Google Atlantis Cross, and you will find it. So feel the magnetism, the vibration of this symbol. And I would like now that you transport this symbol, the Atlantis Cross, to the palm of your hands, in both hands. Okay, so this is going to be the activation to open the door to the dimension of Atlantis. So we start now the guided visualization. With the symbols in the palms of our hands now, we sit down again comfortably, we close our eyes. We breathe in and breathe out again to come back to this state of freedom and connection with the divine source. And remember that your legs, they are the roots. The roots connected to Mother Earth. So we are grounded to do a spiritual journey trip to Atlantis. I would like that you visualize now from where you are stairs that you are going to go down, 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 down. You need to breathe in and breathe out again. Do it, remember, in your own rhythm. Because we are going to go down again. And there are so many stairs, I know. But at the end, we can see now. We can glaze now water. The water of the sea. It's a beach. It's a beautiful beach. It's hot. You can smell the sea. You can see the waves. And with this smell of the sea, you go for a swim on the sea. The waters are turquoise. They are beautiful. They are big shells there. But you see close to you in the sea now, dolphins. There is a group of dolphins waiting for you. So now you are on the water, approaching the dolphins. The dolphins are so happy to see you, they start just talking or singing or making noises. You can touch them, you play with them. You are feeling the skin of the dolphins so soft, so slippery. And they are pushing you now. They are pushing you like to do a journey. So you go, you follow them. Even they are helping you to swim. They are pushing you under the sun. And you go deeper, deeper to the ocean, to unknown waters in the ocean, in the Atlantic, in the middle of nowhere. And the dolphins now, they are going to push you down to the deep of the ocean. But you feel that your body is changing. Your body is changing now, and you are becoming like a mermaid. You are a girl or a merman. You are a man, a boy. So now you are swimming with the dolphins in the deep of the ocean. And on this journey, you have seen fish, whales, crabs, all kinds of maritime animals. So your journey is so enjoyable, but there is more. There is more because the dolphins, they are guiding you to the city, one of the cities of Atlantis. And you can see now that you are approaching it, and there is a big bubble. And you go there as a mermaid swimming in the waters of the channels. Remember, the city of Atlantis is surrounded by water, by free channels. The dolphins are still with you. The dolphins don't leave you. And also, these dolphins, they are always be with you whenever they need you. So you are swimming as a mermaid with your dolphins, and you are approaching the first channel of the city, and you can see that the whole city is beautiful, golden and silver buildings painted in blue, and there are forests as well and waterfalls. It's like the most beautiful place you ever seen. But the dolphins are guiding you to the center. So you cross the other channel and you see animals and more waterfalls until you arrive to the Spiritual Council temple in the center of the city. And you are still like a mermaid. So to go to the house that they are waiting for you, you just, your body changes again. You can see your feet now. You can see yourself dressed in different clothes, probably in tunics, probably with gold jewelry. And with crystals. And suddenly you realize something. You realize I have been here before. There was a sense of recognition, a sense of déjà vu, and you feel, I have been here. This is not the first time. But also the people are waiting for you. They said the same. Welcome. Welcome again. Welcome my daughter. Welcome my boy. You are at home. Welcome home. So these people that they are priestesses and priests, they are going to guide you to a building that is called the Temple for Women, and if you are a man, is the Temple for men. In this temple, you are going to see the proper Atlantis. You are going to see how they lived, how was their architecture, how they communicate with each other with telepathy. So I gave you a few minutes just to connect with Atlanteans in this temple, because if you are in the temple of women or you are in the temple of men, it's because they are going to prepare for you for the next step that we are going to follow. So probably they are going to pamper you, they are going to give you food, they are going to do music for you, oil massage for you. So I give you a few minutes to enjoy this. So you recognize as well all these people, all these Atlanteans where you are. They are like brothers and sisters. And now, from the center of the temple, from the hall, you hear your name. They called your name. So these brothers and sisters, they are guiding you to the entry to the intergalactic council, the spiritual council. And because we are talking through the point of the temple of the women, there are high priestesses. There are 3 high priestesses waiting for you. They said to you, welcome home. The 3 high priestesses, they are around you. They don't talk. They are just through telepathy, remember? So you will receive any information. And I only guiding you, but whatever you receive is your own communication with them. So the first high priestess touch your third eye. The second high priestess touch the top of your head. The third high priestess put her hand in your spine. And you are there, standing up, and you can feel now the radiation, the energy, the vibration. When these high priestesses, they activate your third eye, your crown chakra, and your kundalini, your spine. So I leave you a few minutes here now with this activation to assimilate, to establish this energy in your body, in your soul, in your mind, and you can fly. The activation of the crown chakra and the third eye and the kundalini has been worked. Is going to make a transformation in your life for whatever you want to change. You have now the energy and the path open. And also you can feel the vibration in your body, the energy and the freedom of your soul. The past is the past, we move to the future. But being aware in the present. Because what is important is now. And also the intention of this meditation, of this activation through Atlantis, that this big gift that we have received is because we have a mission in planet Earth at the moment, and is to restore the balance in Mother Earth, in our planet. We need to restore the balance of the human beings in the society. We need to put love, compassion. We need to open the third eyes for more humans to be aware that at the end of the day, we are just spiritual beings. What we need to fulfill is our soul, not our pockets. We are grateful that we have Mother Earth. So now, you are a high priestess of Atlantis. Restore the balance, please, of Mother Earth. Heal Mother Earth. Heal the humans that they are in hospitals, humans that they are suffering because they are not awakened. And they live in their own cages. Go there now and heal them. You can start with family, with friends, and with everybody, every country. And when we do this healing, we are taking big luggage from our bags as well. So we are feeling more free, even more free than before that we started. Very good. So now we can fly, dancing with the planets in the universe. Feel free now to fly in the space, to see Mother Earth from beyond, to see the different dimensions of our planet, and see Atlantis. So from now on, you are connected with Atlantis. Maybe we were just awakening a past life. Maybe we were just awakening to be in another dimension and connecting. Maybe we were just doing here is healing and to be in a high vibration. But it's enough. It's good. Whatever it is good because at the end of the day, Atlantis is a creation. So we say thank you now to the high priestesses in the temple, to the brothers and sisters in the temple of women, in temple of men. We went out from this big center of Atlantis, and our dolphins are waiting for us in the canal. So we jump to the water again, and our body changes again as a mermaid, as a merman, following the dolphins, going from another channel and the last channel of the city of Atlantis, and going through the bubble to the Atlantic Ocean again. And we swim and swim miles and miles. So happy, so relaxed, so free. And also our hearts, they were connected with the dolphins. So we are so happy because the dolphins are laughing. So the dolphins, they guide us to the shore of the beach where we started. It's time to say goodbye to the dolphins, but remember, they are there always for you, as the same as Atlantis. You can go all the time you want. This video is going to be recorded and put it in YouTube if you want to use it for the future again. So now through the beach, you see your stairs that you start going up, 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 up. Remember, there were so many. To come back where you are. So these stairs, they are close to where you are. Sit down at the moment. And now you will start feeling your body again. You can feel your toes, your fingers. You can move a little bit. And at the count of 3, you are going to open your eyes, feeling happy, feeling radiant, remembering everything, all this information we got, all this information you get, and all this activation of the chakras is going to be there for you. And your third eye is open. So 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Welcome here to our body, our soul here now. And after this meditation, drink some water, eat something just to ground it again. And again, if you want to share your experience, just write to me in Facebook or wherever. And I will be happy to know how was your experience in Atlantis. And for me, it's goodbye now. I wish you a very nice magical week. Keep the vibration of Atlantis with you. Go to Atlantis if you need to during the week and come back, of course, but remember to be grounded. So that's it. Lots of love. See you next week, next Sunday at 12 o'clock in Facebook and in Zoom. Bye bye. Blessings.